Have you ever felt that true abundance? A life rich with joy, purpose, and prosperity is just out of reach? Despite our best efforts, so many of us find ourselves endlessly striving, always on the edge of fulfillment, but never quite touching it. Imagine, though, if the secret to wealth was hidden not in what we earn or possess, but in what we choose to give, in the intentions we set, and in the compassion we spread. Picture this: a river flowing freely through lush valleys, nourishing everything it touches, unstoppable, abundant, and alive. Buddhist wisdom teaches us that prosperity flows much like this river. It isn't meant to be dammed up, hoarded, or held tightly. Instead, it must move, circulate, and nurture. When we allow wealth, both spiritual and material, to flow, giving as much as we receive, we become a part of this natural, endless stream of abundance. But in today's world, we're taught to grasp, to accumulate, to shield ourselves from loss. We're told that holding on is the path to wealth, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Imagine what would happen if we loosened our grip, if we let generosity, kindness, and gratitude lead the way. What if the very acts of giving, sharing, and nurturing were the keys that unlock true prosperity? These teachings have been with us for thousands of years, preserved in Buddhist philosophy, guiding countless individuals to a state of wealth that's rich not only in material gain, but in inner peace, purpose, and joy. Yet most of us overlook these ancient practices, constantly searching outside ourselves for the next breakthrough. We seek abundance through material things, higher salaries, new possessions, prestigious titles. And while those things have their place, they're not the whole picture. They're just waves on the surface of a much deeper ocean. So today I invite you to dive beneath the surface with me. We're going to explore the profound yet simple acts that invite abundance into every corner of your life. We're not talking about get-rich-quick schemes or financial shortcuts. We're talking about practices that align you with the natural rhythm of prosperity. Acts of kindness that open your heart, gratitude that elevates your energy, mindful giving that plants seeds of future wealth, and visualization that channels your focus toward a life of richness and fulfillment. Imagine waking up each morning feeling a deep sense of peace because you know you're in harmony with the flow of life. Imagine watching wealth come to you naturally, not only in money, but in fulfilling relationships, opportunities that resonate with your purpose, and experiences that make you feel truly alive. This is the kind of abundance that Buddhism speaks to, an energy that cannot be forced but can be gently invited, nurtured, and shared. Are you ready to let go of what no longer serves you and step into a life where prosperity touches every part of your being? Are you ready to harness the power of ancient wisdom to transform not just your bank account but your soul? Let's embark on this journey together, where each act we explore will open new doors, create new opportunities, and welcome the flow of abundance that has always been waiting for you. Imagine a farmer planting seeds. He knows that the seeds he plants today will grow into a bountiful harvest tomorrow. In Buddhism, the act of giving, dana, is much like planting these seeds. It's about releasing a little of what we hold on to, whether it's money, time, or even kindness, and trusting that it will return to us in ways we might never expect. When we give freely, without attachment or expectation, we create ripples of abundance that extend far beyond ourselves, nourishing not only those we help, but also drawing prosperity back into our own lives. This doesn't mean giving away everything or sacrificing what you need. It's simply about setting aside a small portion, something that feels meaningful to you, to help someone in need, support a cause, or spread a little light where there's darkness. When you give with intention, you create a powerful energy, a positive karma, that aligns you with the flow of abundance. Think of it like the farmer's seeds, planted with care, destined to grow and blossom. Try dedicating even a small amount of your income or your time to lift up someone else, Notice how it feels, how it shifts your perspective from "what can I get" to "how can I serve." This shift, this intentional act of giving, opens doors to prosperity in ways that only the universe could orchestrate. You might find that with each act of generosity, you're not just helping others, you're inviting more wealth, peace, and fulfillment into your own life. Have you ever felt the power of giving in your life? Share your story below, and let's inspire each other to give, grow, and open ourselves to true abundance. 1. The act of giving, opening the flow of prosperity. In Buddhism, the act of giving, known as dana, is one of the most revered practices for inviting abundance into one's life. Far beyond mere charity, dana embodies the essence of generosity, creating a powerful cycle of prosperity that nurtures both the giver and the receiver. In the Buddhist view, true wealth flows like a river. It must move, circulate, and touch others to retain its vitality. The act of giving allows us to step into this natural flow, releasing our attachment to wealth and opening space for abundance to circulate back to us in new forms. Giving is deeply symbolic in Buddhism. It's seen as a means to let go of clinging and attachment, which are often at the root of scarcity. By letting go of what we have, whether that's time, resources, or compassion, we detach from the fear of lack and instead align ourselves with a mindset of abundance. This shift not only purifies the mind but also creates a karmic imprint, a ripple that reverberates back as blessings, opportunities, and prosperity. Buddhist teachings remind us that dana need not be grand or showy. Even the smallest act of kindness or material support, when given with a sincere heart, becomes a seed of prosperity. This seed, though seemingly insignificant, can bloom into a harvest of unexpected blessings. The act of giving, therefore, isn't just a one-time gesture, but a powerful practice that shifts us from a scarcity mindset, where we feel we must guard what we have, to an abundance mindset, where giving and receiving exist in harmony. Suggested practice. This week, reflect on an area where you feel comfortable giving, be it your resources, your time, or a simple act of kindness. Try setting aside a small portion of your income to support a cause or to assist someone in need. Approach this as a sacred act, acknowledging that in giving, you are not losing but rather participating in a greater flow that uplifts everyone, including yourself. 2. Practicing kindness, cultivating an atmosphere of abundance. In Buddhist philosophy, kindness, or metta, is more than a noble virtue. It is a powerful tool that shapes the energy we invite into our lives. Kindness isn't simply an act, but a state of being that radiates outward, creating ripples that return to us in countless positive forms. Buddhism teaches that every action we take has an energetic impact, and acts of kindness elevate both the giver and receiver, creating a natural cycle of goodwill and abundance. When we practice kindness, even in the smallest ways, we break down the walls of separation and scarcity. Imagine each act of kindness as lighting a candle in a dark room. Just one flame can fill the space with warmth, and soon others are inspired to join, spreading light and positivity. Kindness, in this way, is self-perpetuating. It draws positive energy, goodwill, and opportunities toward us. When we are kind, we create an atmosphere that attracts the very things we need for a fulfilling life. Scientific studies even show that kindness can lower stress, improve mental health, and increase a sense of satisfaction, benefits that Buddhists have long recognized as qualities of an abundant life. When our lives are rooted in kindness, we become more resilient, grounded, and open to abundance in all its forms, creating space for wealth that transcends material measures. Suggested practice. Try incorporating small acts of kindness into your daily routine. Listen more attentively, share a warm smile, or offer help where you see a need. Approach each act as a mindful practice, recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings. Notice how this mindset of giving without expectation subtly shifts your own sense of prosperity and fulfillment. 3. Visualization and manifestation, aligning the inner world with abundance. In Buddhism, the mind is considered the source of all experiences, a concept that modern psychology is now beginning to echo. The Buddha taught that our thoughts are like seeds that eventually grow into the reality we live in. Visualization, therefore, is a powerful practice of samadhi, concentration, that aligns our inner world with the abundance we wish to welcome into our lives. By vividly picturing our goals and desires as though they're already unfolding, we create a mental environment where prosperity feels not only possible, but inevitable. Visualization is about more than just imagining success. It's about experiencing the emotions associated with that success in the present moment. The mind is incredibly receptive to imagery and emotion, and by visualizing a life filled with joy, peace, and prosperity, we're sending out an energetic signal that attracts similar experiences. This is why Buddhist practices encourage envisioning states of happiness and abundance, not just for oneself, but for all beings. When we visualize ourselves as abundant and peaceful, we resonate with the very energy we wish to attract. The practice of visualization isn't simply daydreaming, it's a conscious act of shaping the mind's landscape. The images and emotions you consistently hold in mind begin to transform your actions, choices, and responses to align with this vision. Over time, these subtle changes create real, tangible shifts in your life, drawing abundance toward you with a natural, effortless flow. Suggested practice. Each morning or before bed, dedicate a few minutes to close your eyes and visualize your life filled with peace, prosperity, and purpose. Imagine yourself contributing, connecting, and thriving in every area. As you visualize, focus on the emotions, gratitude, joy, and fulfillment. Let these emotions become a part of you, reinforcing the mindset that abundance is not something you chase, but something you naturally attract. 4. Daily gratitude, attracting abundance through appreciation. In Buddhism, gratitude is seen as a fundamental practice that transforms not only our perspective but our entire experience of life. Gratitude, or a katanutta, is a recognition of the blessings we already have, shifting our focus from what we lack to what we possess. This shift in awareness creates an inner landscape of abundance, inviting more blessings into our lives. By cultivating gratitude, we align ourselves with the essence of wealth, contentment, fulfillment, and peace. Gratitude isn't just about listing what we're thankful for. It's an active practice that deepens our connection to each moment, recognizing the profound gifts in everyday experiences. In Buddhist teachings, monks and practitioners begin each day with gratitude, reflecting on the simplest things: a meal, a sunrise, a friend. This practice keeps the mind focused on abundance rather than scarcity, fostering a mental state that naturally attracts more of what we appreciate. Scientific research now supports what Buddhism has long taught. Gratitude improves mental well-being, strengthens relationships, and increases resilience. When we practice gratitude, we're not just transforming our perspective, but creating an energetic shift that aligns us with abundance on all levels: emotional, spiritual, and material. Suggested practice. Each night, take a few minutes to reflect on 3 things you're grateful for, whether big or small. This could be a positive encounter, a moment of peace, or a simple pleasure. Let this practice become a daily ritual, a gentle reminder that abundance already exists within and around you, waiting to be acknowledged. By nurturing gratitude, you reinforce a mindset of wealth, making you a natural magnet for prosperity. 5. Mindful spending, honoring resources and aligning with purpose. In Buddhism, mindfulness or sati is practiced in all aspects of life, including the way we use our resources. True abundance is not simply about how much we accumulate, but about how we consciously direct what we have. When we spend with mindfulness, we make choices that honor our resources and align with our values. This practice transforms spending from a passive transaction to an active expression of purpose and gratitude. Mindful spending helps us escape the cycle of impulsive buying, a habit often driven by fleeting desires or external pressures. By bringing awareness to each purchase, we cultivate a sense of satisfaction and clarity, making financial decisions that genuinely support our well-being. In this way, mindful spending shifts our relationship with money from scarcity and anxiety to respect and gratitude. Every purchase, big or small, becomes a reflection of what truly matters to us. Buddhist teachings encourage us to consider not just what we want, but why we want it. By examining our motivations, we gain insight into whether a purchase will nourish our lives or merely satisfy a temporary craving. This level of awareness allows us to invest in experiences, relationships, and items that contribute to our sense of fulfillment and peace, creating a sustainable, purpose-driven path to abundance. Suggested practice. Before making a purchase, take a mindful pause. Reflect on whether this choice aligns with your values and goals. Ask yourself, will this add meaning or support my long-term well-being? This simple check-in cultivates a habit of intentional spending, creating a sense of financial clarity and satisfaction that aligns with true prosperity. 6. Decluttering and creating space. Inviting abundance through simplicity. In Buddhism, the practice of letting go, whether of thoughts, possessions, or attachments, is central to creating a life of harmony and abundance. Clutter, both physical and mental, can block the natural flow of energy, weighing us down and keeping us from fully experiencing the present moment. By consciously clearing our space, we invite in fresh energy, making room for new opportunities, ideas, and even wealth to enter our lives. Buddhism teaches that our external environment often reflects our internal state. A cluttered space can lead to a cluttered mind, while an organized, intentional environment encourages clarity and peace. By removing items that no longer serve us or hold purpose, we're practicing non-attachment, a key tenet of Buddhist philosophy that opens us to abundance in all forms. Each item we let go of symbolizes a release of stagnant energy, creating space for what truly resonates with our present self. Decluttering is not just about tidying up, it's a mindful ritual of transformation. Every object we clear becomes a step toward a lighter, more abundant life. By surrounding ourselves only with items that bring joy, purpose, or peace, we elevate the energy in our environment, making it a reflection of the abundance we seek. Suggested practice. Choose one area in your home, a desk, a closet, or even your wallet, and spend time clearing it with intention. As you let go of items, acknowledge the role they played and release them with gratitude. Notice how this small act of simplifying your space can shift your mental state, opening up a sense of clarity and inviting new possibilities into your life. 7. Setting intentions before sleep, manifesting abundance through conscious rest. Buddhist teachings often emphasize the power of setting intentions, and this practice is especially impactful when done before sleep. In the moments before we drift off, our mind enters a receptive state, and the thoughts we carry into sleep shape our subconscious, setting the tone for the next day. By consciously setting intentions related to peace, gratitude, and abundance, we create a powerful internal environment where prosperity can take root. Sleep is not merely a period of rest, It is a time when our minds process and integrate experiences, weaving them into the fabric of our consciousness. By ending the day with an intention of abundance, we're planting seeds of prosperity in our subconscious, allowing our mind to align with these desires during the night. In Buddhist philosophy, the practice of ending the day with mindful intentions is considered a form of bhavana, mental cultivation, a way of directing our inner energy toward positive outcomes. Setting intentions before sleep is a simple yet profound practice that can help us let go of the day's stresses and realign with our goals. It reminds us that abundance is not just about what we achieve in waking hours, but also about how we use our time of rest to nurture the seeds of a prosperous, fulfilling life. Suggested practice. Tonight, before you close your eyes, take a few moments to reflect on what you wish to attract into your life. It could be inner peace, opportunities, or a mindset of abundance. Silently affirm this intention, allowing it to guide your dreams and shape your energy for the day ahead. Over time, you may notice that this simple nightly ritual helps you wake up with a renewed sense of purpose and openness to prosperity. Conclusion: embracing the path to true abundance. As we journey through life, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of material wealth, believing that abundance is something to be chased, grasped, or achieved. But as Buddhist wisdom reminds us, true prosperity isn't found by holding on tightly. It's found in releasing, in flowing, and in aligning ourselves with the natural rhythms of life. Each practice we explored today, giving, kindness, visualization, gratitude, mindful spending, decluttering, and setting intentions, acts as a gateway, opening us to a richer, more fulfilling experience of abundance. These aren't merely actions. They are ways of being, timeless practices that transform how we view ourselves and the world around us. By embracing generosity, we plant seeds of future wealth. By practicing kindness, we create an atmosphere of goodwill that draws positive energy toward us. Through visualization and gratitude, we align with abundance and invite it effortlessly into our lives. Mindful spending, decluttering, and setting intentions all serve to ground our aspirations in purpose, clarity, and peace. Buddhism teaches us that prosperity flows most freely when we live with a mindset of abundance, a mindset that trusts in the flow of life and embraces the interconnectedness of all beings. When we let go of fear, scarcity, and attachment, we open ourselves to the endless possibilities life has to offer. True wealth in the Buddhist view is a state of mind, a quality of heart, and a practice of compassion that benefits both ourselves and those around us. So as you step forward, remember that abundance isn't something you have to seek. It's something you invite by the way you live. May each small action, each moment of awareness, and each intention you set bring you closer to a life filled with peace, purpose, and prosperity. And may you become a beacon of abundance, inspiring others to walk this path of mindful, joyful wealth.